number that he's worn playing football since he was 8 years old. Going to look to sling it on the first possession here, and finds his receiver at the 36-yard line, Carson Ryan. DeMooney in a tailback. Bachmeier finds his receiver, Chase Roberts, to pick up the first down out to the 47.
It was leaked with Penn State.
Bachmeier looking to pass it again, and another completion.
Thrown a little bit more today, and Bears throwing it well.
This one tipped, but still caught. And a nice run after the catch. 5 yards.
It was tipped by Akilo Stone here on the left side. He's just going to get his hands up. And it's a little fortunate that DeMooney's able to come down with it, but Javes is going to bring.
Kingston in motion on the jet sweep, gets the call, found a crease, and gashes that defense all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Well, check the safety right here. He's going to come downfield and miss the tackle. It's a really nice job by Parker Kingston of being able to come around. There's a massive hole, but you got to make somebody miss. And Omar Daniels not quite able to make.
Kingston verified that with me, and here he is trying to show people. Couldn't turn the corner, pushed out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
Similarities, and the trick play is certainly one of them.
Little pressure on Bachmeier, got it up in time. Complete down the middle to the 5. Carson Ryan.
So Carson Ryan's lined up on the right side, and he's just going to hesitate as Bear Bachmeier rolls out and then throws the football on like a little tight end delay. Georgia Tech actually knew. Blake Gideon told us, the defensive coordinator, he said, we know we're going to see that tight end delay at some point. We haven't defended it well. We've been hit on it a couple of times. He's able to get there up the middle. Bear Bachmeier was able to hit him.
McKay Hillstead, backup quarterback in the ball game, keeps it. Roddy down to the 4-yard line on second down and goal. Bachmeier on the play fake. Falls inside the 5-yard line. Nawahine in the backfield. On the option right, caught short of the end zone. Chase Roberts.
Bear Bachmeier, that's how he looked in that Big 12 championship game. But Chase Roberts on the slant return, just not quite able to get the ball.
Wow. Bachmeier, they didn't make it. Nawahine got stopped. Stone there at the goal line.
Kyle Eford right up the middle, the neck roll linebacker in the hole, meeting the running back and stopping him inches short.
Mosley, nice run, gain of about 8 yards. A pass incomplete at the 12. Evan Johnson there to break it up. 74 yards, no points to show for it. Bachmeier incomplete at the 43, and a flag thrown at the 41. Let's take another look at this.
Defense number 15, 15-yard penalty, first down.
J. Martin now, they've used it kind of as an extension of the run game.
Kingston in motion. They hit Carson Ryan.
Him being a little banged up on that first drive.
True freshman hands it off, and they're going to pick up enough for the first down. Nawahine.
Into the starting role.
Bachmeier sets, pulls, complete over the middle. Parker Kingston on the move, all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, Georgia Tech blitzes the corner, and that gets Parker Kingston one-on-one with the safety, the true freshman Phoenix Felton. And Parker Kingston, one of the fastest and most explosive receivers in the Big 12, able to wrangle it and make a big play. He has shown why he is so dangerous.
At BYU, 5 minutes to go in the first. Bachmeier surveys, pulls, touchdown Cougars. Mr. BYU, Chase Roberts. Cougars looking for their first 12-win season since 2014.
Well, Chase Roberts is going to line up in the slot. He's going to fake like he's going out and then split the safety and the linebacker. And it's a phenomenal delivery by the quarterback right in the hole. He hits the 5th-year senior who has 2,500 receiving yards.
Haynes King on the move, has a man at the 41, caught. And a little bit of run after catch, Malik Rutherford. Rutherford in motion. Haynes King keeps it, patiently finds a hole, brought down right around the 50 by Isaiah Glasgow.
Today is a very productive and communicative type player in the secondary.
A great story, Q. And there's a first down run. They go empty on 1st and 10, a little bit of pressure. King finds his man on the sideline. That's Dean Patterson.
safety and to his receiver.
King gonna hand it off this time to Hosley. He picks up the first down and then some, about 4 in all. And
Precipice of a college football playoff appearance. Interested to see how they'll play today.
little receiver screen complete to Rutherford. Still on his feet, Rutherford rumbling down to the 7-yard line to set up a 1st and goal for Georgia Tech.
Behind line of scrimmage, and it's legal.
Hosley trying to bounce it outside, comes back inside down to the 3. Rutherford in motion. King into the end zone, incomplete, and no flag on the play. The formation gonna go for it. They're gonna gamble on 4th. And they got stopped short of the end zone. Maddox never made it in. Here's another look.
Well, Traylon Maddox is able to take the snap, and then it's just meeting the linebacker in the hole. Does he get the ball? I think he gets the ball across.
Wow.
I think the ball breaks the front plane of that goal line. We got a shot right down the line. Let's bring in our rules analyst, Matt Austin.
He made it. It looked like he made it.
And they called it a touchdown on the field. They're lining up for the extra point.
So they did call it a touchdown. There was confusion amongst the officials, and we're tied at 7 apiece. Let's bring in Matt Austin to clarify.
Yeah, pop that thing in my mouth.
Bachmeier complete. Nobody home against Carson Ryan. All the way down the sideline, still on his feet, and pushed out of bounds around the 41.
He's been great for our team. As a captain, he's been a great leader for us, and we want to do things right for our seniors. So
go with here.
Bachmeier gets it out quick, complete to JoJo Phillips, who picks up the first down. 1st and 10 from the 21. They keep it on the ground. The Mooney, and he's brought down after a gain of about 3 on the play. Keep it on the ground with Nawahine. He's brought down after a gain of about 1. 3rd and 6, they go empty. Pressure off the edge, open, caught, down to the 3, Carson Ryan.
It was a great decision, but watch these two players who are both going to go outside, and then Carson Ryan is going to slip right past them. Both of those defenders jump out. Neither one of them takes the tight end. Poor communication on the back end by Georgia Tech leaves the tight end wide open. Bear Bachmeier able to get it out.
Bachmeier, the offensive freshman of the year, hands it off to Parker Kingston. Couldn't get to the corner and got rocked at the 6-yard line.
He would be a big threat.
On 2nd and goal, hands it off, and his running back Nawahine tripped up. On 3rd and goal, Bachmeier off the play fake, incomplete. No flag intended for Roberts. Cougars go up 3, 10-7 on the 22-yarder.
He's excited about his crew.
High quality football so far today. That pass caught by Jordan Allen. Tempo now. 2nd and 5. King. This is just his 2nd run, and flags. There's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 16. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
To the helmet, but it should not have been a face mask, although I can see why they call it.
Hosley takes it over the right side for those 18 extra practices they have. Here's the jet sweep to Rutherford. Picked up the 1st down.
Use Georgia Tech's speed. The former Heisman winner 25 years ago, taking over for Buster Faulkner.
King gonna hand it off between the tackles. Haynes still on his feet, another 1st down.
Well, you're going to see this a ton with Georgia Tech. Counter, those 2 pullers coming around, and then Jamal Haynes just hits it right up the middle. The down blocks on the front side, the great blocks from the backside. This entire offense, Brent Key told us that Buster Faulkner is a big loss, but this was a collaborative backside creating lanes.
They fake the jet sweep. Haynes King takes it down to the 19-yard line. Hosley in it back on 3rd down. King in the end zone. Overshoots his receiver.
Pass interference, defense number 2. Spot foul, automatic, 1st down.
It's the ACC against the Big 12. Haynes King into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Eric Rivers with a score.
How about this route by Eric Rivers? sells the slant, breaks back out to the pylon. It's a perfect delivery by Haynes King, and Georgia Tech takes the lead.
For Haynes King, it's his 13th touchdown pass of the season. The 64th of his illustrious, luminous career. Perception-wise, how successful that's viewed as. Dropped at the goal line by Hagan, loose, and Georgia Tech saying they may have gotten it. Loose ball, waiting for an indication. Georgia Tech football. By BYU, and they've got it on the 5-yard line now. As 5, Cody Hagan drops it and was unable to recover it. Boy, great hustle down there by Will Kiker.
Will Kiker was absolutely screaming down the field.
Scoreboard. Haynes King off the play fake, open, touchdown! They convert immediately. J.T. Byrne.
Well, J.T. Byrne is lined up right on the edge of the line of scrimmage, and you're going to see all the action going this way, and he's just going to slip past the linebackers into the back of the end zone. Haynes King with the delivery. One play later, in the matter of 2 consecutive plays offensively, Georgia Tech goes from being down 10-7 to up 21-10, excuse me.
Bachmeier complete to who else? Parker Kingston. Still on his feet. And run down finally at about the 43-yard line. Kingston in motion. Bachmeier pulls again, complete to Phillips over the middle out to the 47-yard line. And the non-call on the holding penalty, what looked like one. Nowhere to go for Chase Roberts, brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Bachmeier, and there's a flag down on the far side of the field.
False start, offense, number 2, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Doesn't quite reconcile with what's up on the scoreboard. Bachmeier had it tipped incomplete, batted down by Stone.
Playoff team, national championship, one of the favorites. So they hit really good competition, but I don't think
that combination has Georgia Tech looking really good.
Mark Roddy, we'll see at the half.
All right, yeah, their defense has held up really well so far on the running play out to the 8-yard line. The Yellow Jackets on the jet sweep, a lot of room for Hosley, and still on his feet out to the 26. And a late flag comes in.
Holding, offense, number 80, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, 3rd down.
All Haynes in the backfield beside him. They fake the toss to the short side of the field. And Haynes King, as he's done all season long, invariably and inexorably picking up the first down.
Despite having only minute 22 on the clock.
This is Haynes keeping it between the tackles on the ground. Thought he had to write you a check, Roddy. I'm disappointed.
It's pre-NIL. We didn't have any money.
There you go. King completed the 42. Man, he dropped that right in there. Let's go down to Quint. King back to pass. Complete at midfield, caught and brought down immediately is Jordan Allen. Split 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen, pressure, and caught by Rutherford. 10 seconds to go. King taking a shot down the sidelines and incomplete. Little Big Ben right. Haynes King gonna lob it up into the end zone downfield. And that prayer goes straight through to voicemail. Incomplete.
Those Max mistakes were magnified by the low possession.
Haynes King with some open real estate. Fakes the toss a couple of times and makes it into BYU territory. 1st and 10 from the 49. On the jet sweep, the handoff to Haynes. And Haynes with a nice gain of 8 yards.
Times in the first half. BYU only 4 because of that dropped kickoff.
A missed tackle by the Cougars, but the second group got there and hung on.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 55, 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
So this is the play. You got John Tamoipeau who throws Jamal Haynes, but Jamal Haynes is inbounds when he throws him. I'm going to bring in Matt Austin. Matt, I mean, I don't think that should have been called.
Yellow Jackets going empty. Haynes King gets rid of it quickly, complete underneath to the 23. And forward progress going to be marked right at the 23 for Malik Rutherford. Haynes King completes the pass for the first down, and then some. Hosley makes it 1st and goal, Georgia Tech.
No doubt. You get 2 blitzers from the left side of the screen coming down, and then Hosley just slips out, and Haynes King does a nice job of floating away from the pressure to be able to create some time for Hosley to get out in the flat. Quarterback's able to get away from the pressure, created it.
They're missing Jack Kelly a little bit tonight. BYU is defensively nowhere to go that time. Haynes King with time. King peruses into the back of the end zone and incomplete. On the receiver screen, high throw, loose ball. Loose ball comes out to King, almost still loose, and Glasgow comes up with it for the Cougars.
Well, Nusi Taumoi-Peo, he goes down, but watch the left foot. It kicks the ball out. How often do you see that in a bowl game?
Wow.
Just talked about mustachioed Pop-Tarts, and what do you get? You get a kicked ball fumbled. Haynes King has a shot at it. Isaiah Glasgow has a shot at it, and then on the second time, he's able to pick it up.
Perfectly placed kick. Tiger Bachmeier completes it out into the flat. DeMooney with a nice run, picked up about 8 on the play.
They've just had more mistakes.
Bachmeier hands it off to Nawahine. Man could execute that perfectly. Bachmeier in the seam of the defense down to the 40-yard line. Carson Ryan. Nawahine in the backfield. Bachmeier taking a shot deep. Downfield, his receiver fell, and he's picked off. But there's a flag on the play. Amari Harvey trying to bring it back the other way. And we're going to see if this stands or not. He tiptoes out of bounds.
Pass interference, defense number 3, 15-yard penalty. First down.
Let's take another look at this.
Yeah, I think it's the extension of the arm right on the shoulder that draws the pass interference. If they're just running shoulder to shoulder and the receiver falls, I don't think you get that call, but it's sort of the shove. Let's bring in Matt Austin. Matt, what do you see? And fade away.
Nakua in motion. Bachmeier completes it to JoJo Phillips. Out of bounds inside the 10. You're going to keep it on the ground with Nawahine, and he makes it inside the 5, just shy of the 3.
4th down 1.
Nawahine in the backfield. Bachmeier perusing, and he's picked off in the end zone. Georgia Tech won't have this one called back.
Like the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
Don't let me try and eat those up in the end zone after the game. Haynes King throwing out of the end zone. There's a flag down.
Prior to the pass, holding defense number 29. The penalties decline. The result of the play is a first down.
15-yard gain and a great layout catch here. Wow.
Wow.
Had his hand under the ball, Roddy.
That's as
Feet
good
in bounds.
That's as good a catch as you're going to see.
On 2nd and 9, Haynes King on the out pattern, complete down the sidelines. Jamal Haynes, one of those seniors playing perhaps their final game on the blitz. Haynes King eluding harm and making it out to the 33. They fake the sweep on the receiver screen out to the 40-yard line, complete to Rutherford. Haynes King faking the toss on the waggle, pass complete, and good hands to hang on to it.
Oh, by Chris Winkie.
Right between the tackles, there goes Hosley into the clear and finally brought down at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, approaching 3 minutes to go in the quarter. King wide open over the middle, finds his receiver. Forward progress going to be at the 27. King on the run. Ends up about 2 yards shy. Burr. Blocked. How's that for automatic? With another data-driven telecast on ESPN2. Coverage kicks off with Scott Van Pelt and the Monday Night Countdown crew at a special time.
2nd carry of the game.
They're hoping to get him about 12 touches. That one batted down and almost intercepted. On the option to the wide side of the field. Good gain here. That's the guy they were talking about, DeMooney.
Who Haynes King means a lot to him, and he's been a lot to this program.
Bachmeier downfield, threads the needle, complete to the 30-yard line. Chase Roberts. From the 26, Bachmeier pulls, complete for the first down. Chase Roberts hangs on and falls forward. Perfectly healthy now. Bachmeier, another strike underneath to his tight end. Ryan stays on his feet, puts his hat down, and plows forward to the 5. First and goal on the jet sweep. Kingston couldn't get to the edge, pushed out of bounds to win. 11th play of the drive coming up. They're going to keep it on the ground. Nawahani, signal touchdown. There it is. Going to take another look at this. Not sure what they're waiting on down there as they get ready to go now.
He's up. The push by Ryan. Ball, yeah, he falls across the goal line. We can't see if a body part is down. Called a touchdown on the field. And now a 2-point conversion to try and draw within 3.
Bachmeier out of the shotgun. Nawahine in the backfield beside him.
BYU 0 for 3 on 2-pointers this year.
Bachmeier gonna run it. Made it. Leaving bear tracks on Georgia Tech. 5.5 minutes to go. Carson Ryan, here comes the blitz. Bachmeier finds his target. Kingston for the first down. 1st and 10. Bachmeier has all day and hits JoJo Phillips, who comes back to the football at the 42-yard line.
Against Stanford, just came back in that Big 12 championship.
Bachmeier downfield. Kingston again caught at the 28-yard line. Out of the backfield, complete as tight end Ryan. Good for about 8, close to 9 yards.
He was facing a suspension coming into the year, and Bear Bachmeier takes over, and we've seen the growth.
Nawahine brought down right around the 11-yard line as he usurped Omar Daniels right here.
I mean, that's clean. Put that on a frame.
His trail leg got down perfectly for hurdler.
He's got to have hurdling.
For the Cougars since that opening drive. Bachmeier pulls, complete. DeMooney didn't. Bachmeier keeps it on the ground. DeMooney, touchdown, got in. And he's rocking the baby to sleep.
After the review, the ruling of a touchdown is upheld.
2 minutes to go, and BYU leads by 4. Georgia Tech with 3 timeouts remaining. Haynes King flushed out and throws it away. Fumbles the snap, loose. He was forcing it to pounce back on the football. They may look back at that sequence critically later after the fact. Haynes King pulls it, and it's incomplete.
Illegal touching offense. The receiver went out of bounds on his own.
There it is.
First to touch the pass. That's a loss of down at the previous spot. It's 4th down.
On 4th and long, King taking a shot downfield. Got a man. It's caught. And Rivers running free. First down, Georgia Tech. Might be more to come. Gonna find out here. King flushed out into the end zone and out of bounds. He was looking at Haynes. Haynes King gets away into the end zone, and he hit the pylon. Haynes sets in the backfield. King with a clear line of vision overshoots his receiver, Dean Patterson. Final opportunity.
Just a little bit too hot. That's the length of a sprinkle. I actually think it might have gone through the hands.
Get to the 8-yard line. Haynes King into the end zone, picked off by Evan Johnson. There's Johnson's atonement and redemption after being beaten. And that brings to a conclusion the Haynes King era at Georgia Tech alongside head coach Brent Key. which will remain one of the most indelible, significant ones in Georgia Tech program history.
You want this, you got that.